Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on January 31, 2023. Met police urged to prosecute Iranian accused of backing Rushdie fatwa. Ukraine is locked in a war with corruption as well as Putin. It can't afford to lose either. The Guardian, a corruption scandal threatens Zelensky and Ukraine. Here's why. Hindustan Times, more Ukrainian prosecutors removed from posts amid graft scandal. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, The Guardian view on tackling corruption in Ukraine, welcome action. The Guardian, the latest news on Russia's war on Ukraine. Polish health minister, appalled, girl, 14, struggled to get abortion after rape. Distraught husband of Lindsay Clancy asks public to forgive her for strangling their 2 children. The Independent, husband of woman accused of strangling their 3 kids to death says he forgives her. The Mirror, friends of mom who strangled her 3 young kids to death battled with postpartum psychosis. Daily Mail, fundraiser for father of Duxbury children approaching $1 million donation goal. NBC 10 Boston, husband of wife accused of murdering their 3 young children says he forgives her. Andrew Tate, snapshot of controversial influences estimated earnings revealed. Alex Murdaugh trial, live, Paul and Maggie's last texts revealed as defense suggests evidence was destroyed. The Independent, I did him so bad. Cop claims Alex Murdaugh admitted killing his wife and son. Daily Mail, South Carolina legal scion Alex Murdaugh's double murder trial wrapped up day 4. Fox News, Alex Murdaugh on trial in killings of wife, son. App Archive, Paul and Maggie Murdaugh's last texts and calls revealed as new bloody crime scene photos shown at trial. Trump News, live, Trump sues Bob Woodward as Manhattan DA opens grand jury probe over Stormy Daniels payment. The Independent, Donald Trump sues Bob Woodward over the Trump tapes for $50 million. The Guardian, Trump sues journalist Bob Woodward over Rage book interview recordings. Bloomberg, Trump lawsuit claims Woodward audiobook violates copyright. The Independent, consent was with riders, Donald Trump versus journalist Bob Woodward over recordings. Spain's prized Jamón Ibérico under threat from climate crisis. Israel and Palestine, what has caused violence to flare up again? The Guardian, Palestinians report wave of attacks by Israeli settlers, Al Jazeera newsfeed. Al Jazeera English, upsurge in violence stokes fears of broader Israeli-Palestinian escalation. Financial Times, the Irish Times view on Israel and the West Bank. A worrying start to 2023. The Irish Times. The Irish Times, Palestinians say Israeli troops kill man in West Bank as violence flares. Chinese province ends ban on unmarried people having children. The Guardian, Sichuan, couples in Chinese province allowed to have unlimited children. BBC, China allows unmarried mothers to register births, world. The Times, China province allows unmarried people to have children to boost birth rate. NDTV, China province to offer benefits to single parents as birth rate drops. Poland boosts defense spending over war in Ukraine. Half Moon Bay suspect was upset over $100 repair bill, prosecutor says. BBC, $100 repair bill sparked Half Moon Bay mass shooting. The Independent, dispute over $100 repair bill may have played a role in Half Moon Bay shootings that left 7 dead, district attorney says. CNN, Half Moon Bay shooting sparked by $100 repair bill dispute. Surprise drone attack on Iran was work of Israeli intelligence, U.S. officials say. Sky News, Iran foils drone attack on military facility in Isfahan, BBC News. BBC News, Iran summons Ukraine's envoy over drone attack comments. Al Jazeera English, Gravitas, Iran military factory attack. WION, Russia condemns provocative drone attacks on defense plant in Iran's Isfahan. Trump News, live, Manhattan DA opens grand jury probe over Stormy Daniels hush money. The Independent, Donald Trump opens 2024 U.S. presidential run, says more committed than ever. USA News, Trump live. CNN News 18, Trump hits 2024 trail saying only he can stop World War III. New York Magazine, I'm more angry now, Donald Trump kicks off 2024 U.S. presidential campaign. NDTV, Donald Trump kicks off 2024 presidential election campaign. Rishi Sunak and Chancellor Jeremy Hunt understand British Army is in urgent need of recapitalisation, Defence Minister says. Sky News, report, US says UK Army no longer a top-level fighting force, WION Pulse, latest English news. WION, British Army, no longer able to defend UK and its allies, US General warns. The Independent, British Army has fallen behind and needs investment, Defence Secretary Ben Wallace tells Sky News. Sky News, Army set for budget boost amid concerns troops overstretched by support for Ukraine. Swedish flag burnt in Jakarta amid Turkey Nato row. BBC, Muslim nations protest after far-right activists burn Quran in Sweden. The Indian Express, Indonesian Muslims protest Quran burning in Sweden. The Associated Press, En Español, Islamists take out a protest march in Lahore over the burning of Quran in Sweden while fellow citizens fight over food. Op India, Quran burning in Sweden leads to protests. UK economy to fare worse than any other country in developed world this year, IMF forecasts. Sky News, IMF raises 2023 global GDP growth forecast. Bloomberg Markets and Finance, newspaper headlines, UK economy to shrink and parents in limbo. BBC, global core inflation could return to pre-COVID levels in 2024, IMF says. CNBC International TV, Britain the only G7 economy forecast to shrink in 2023. Tyre Nichols, updates. Memphis fire staff fired and 7th officer ousted after horror dashcam video released. The Independent, Tyre Nichols, 3 emergency workers fired over response to father of one after he was beaten by police. Sky News, Tyre Nichols, we have to stop police brutality. Channel 4 News, what would have saved Tyre Nichols' life? The Guardian, yes, these police videos are awful to watch, but we must not look away. Pakistan mosque blast, more confirmed dead in marathon search of rubble. BBC, dozens killed in Pakistan mosque bomb attack that targeted police, BBC News. BBC News, Peshawar blast, death toll from Pakistan mosque bombing leaps to 83. The Independent, Pakistan mosque blast, police targeted in suicide attack that kills 59. BBC, suicide bombing kills worshippers at mosque in Peshawar, Pakistani. Russia-Ukraine war live. Biden says the US will not provide F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine. The Guardian, Ukraine war, Joe Biden rules out sending F-16 fighter jets. BBC, Joe Biden rules out US sending F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine. Financial Times, Poland could supply Ukraine with F-16 fighters, Kyiv suggests. The Guardian, The Interview, fighter jets for Ukraine. Top advisor counts on positive results very soon. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.